Tag TV and Tag Radio be seen and heard by both technology users and technology producers throughout the state of Georgia and around the world. Low cost, big benefits, powerhouse online branded video and audio has arrived. Tag TV, Tag Radio, there's a lot more to know. This edition of Tech Talk is brought to you by GlobalSpeak.com, new media consultants, corporate video and audio communications, video and audio production and distribution, live and virtual event production. Tag TV and Tag Radio is a service of GlobalSpeak.com, creatively delivering powerful marketing, video, and audio solutions. Okay, so the weather outside is frightful, but you know the fire inside is delightful. Chili's cooking on the stove, family gathered wrapping presents, music playing in the background. It's that time of year when we bring together family and friends, share our blessings and our memories of happy times, and how by the grace of our belief, our faith alone, wondrous things, well, they just seem to happen. Our struggles, they're no match for the gifts we are given, the warmth of home, the security of our profession or our enterprises, the independence to innovate, implement, achieve. What are you doing to give back, especially now at Christmas? Greetings, everyone. It's Tuesday, December 20th, 2011, and this is a special Spirit of Christmas Tech Talk that could change someone's life, yours, as you help others. This is a Tech Talk with Technology Association of Georgia President Tino Mantella, as he calls out to TAG members blessed with so much talent and success to volunteer and support Georgians with disabilities. Tino Tech Talk's making a difference by making independence affordable with Jackie Wilks-Weathers, Executive Director of the Center for Financial Independence and Innovation, a very special, very unique nonprofit organization dedicated to helping individuals with disabilities and their family members advance their financial independence and security. They provide access to affordable financial products and services that ultimately help them to purchase assisted technology for their financial independence. Jackie, well, she's a superhero, quietly going about a lifetime dedicated to the nonprofit sector, where she has fought against child abuse, food insecurity, and now working to help individuals with disabilities build assets and independence. What role does technology play in the lives of individuals with disabilities? Technology we take for granted every day. Just what is assistive technology? What are the resources, and where can a person go for help or for more information, to volunteer, to aid in the greater good? It's all about technology for a better life through financial independence for Georgia's disabled citizens. As Tino Tech Talks, making that independence affordable with Center for Financial Independence and Innovation, CFII Executive Director Jackie Wilks-Weathers.
Jackie, thank you for joining me on Tech Talk today.
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate the opportunity.
Well, initially when I saw your name come up and what you do, I thought, well, this might be a bit far afield for technology, but actually it's central to what we're all looking to do and have an impact on people's lives, and you certainly do that. For our listeners that don't know about your organization, tell us a little bit about the Center for Financial Independence and Innovation.
Sure, I'd be happy to. The Center for Financial Independence and Innovation is a nonprofit organization located here in Georgia. Our main office is in Decatur, but we serve all Georgians throughout the state. We are primarily here to serve individuals with disabilities and their family members, and we do that through various programs that help them with their financial self-sufficiency. And our core program, which is most related to Tech Talk and your listeners, would be around Credit Able. And this is a loan fund that's designed specifically for those individuals with disabilities who need to be able to purchase assistive technology.
And just for a little bit more detail, kind of a deeper dive, is this for Georgia, and are they all adults, I'm assuming, and what kind of disabilities are a range, or is it pretty much anyone that would qualify? How does that work?
Well, our program, Credit Able, is just for residents of the state of Georgia. However, there are similar programs in 32 other states, and information about other states can be found on resna.org's website, or, of course, my information will be given to you at the end of the program, and you can ask me about that at any time. We actually serve individuals with all types of disabilities, all age ranges. So we, help children who may need some assistance with reading, with technology programs. We've had a lot of requests lately for iPads to help be successful in school, vision equipment. Elderly individuals tend to have low vision, and so we do loans for CCTVs or programs using your computer to help a person read or write with the assistance of technology. So it really, assistive technology is something that can be used by people of all ages and with all different types of disabilities.
Now, you've given us some insight into technology, and certainly we know that it plays a role. Can you kind of bring it to life in terms of how someone with a disability, the different ways they would use technology? So in other ways, say, what role does technology play in the lives of individuals with disabilities?
I think when most people think about technology, we think about how it makes our lives easier. We have our, handheld smartphones. We use our computers and our laptops. So for a person without a disability, technology really does just make life more convenient. But for individuals who have a disability, technology is often that one thing that makes living independently possible. People with disabilities face numerous barriers, but technology is really helping to eliminate those barriers. For example, computer technology helps people with reading and writing documents, helping young people with disabilities be more successful in school, helping individuals look for jobs, secure a job, whether it be in an office complex or at home, and also just to be able to participate actively in community life. Assistive technology, oftentimes, people think right away, well, this is about a computer or software. And while that is absolutely true, technology could also include things like a hearing aid. Hearing aids now are very advanced, can range in price all the way up to $6,000 for a single hearing aid. And so for some people, the cost of acquiring the technology that they need to live independently does become a barrier. But without it, they would not be able to really participate actively in a job setting, in school, or in community living.
And does the government help to fund some of this technology, or is that beyond what you guys look at in respect to your business?
No, we do. There are lots of different ways that you can pay for assistive technology. Some insurance programs cover it, Medicaid and Medicare, but there are often things that are not paid for by outside sources. So, for example, there aren't any funding sources available to pay for a hearing aid. Many of the funding sources are tied to income eligibility limits, and so those that fall outside those may have difficulty paying for their assistive technology. And I think that's the role that our organization plays, is that, we don't have eligibility requirements when it comes to income. Instead, we look at what is the disability and how is this piece of equipment or this service or education really going to help a person live more independently. Assistive technology oftentimes can be something that you can take right off the shelf. I mentioned an iPad. It could be something that is customized specifically for an individual, but it really is any item or piece of equipment or an entire system that can be purchased from a store, is modified, or even customized, that is really used to increase, maintain, or improve the functional capabilities of individuals with disabilities. So define that.
Yeah, excuse me, go ahead.
I was just going to say, depending on how you define technology, it's really about how can we improve the lives of people with disabilities.
I'm intrigued by your name, Financial Independence and Innovation. So the innovation theme, how does that play into how you look at your work, and have there been, there's lots of enhancements in technology in the last many years, and I imagine you guys are right in the center of that.
We are. The innovation, I think, is important to remember that, first and foremost, technology is always changing. And so while, we may not necessarily be experts on the technology piece of it, we are trying to find creative and innovative ways to help people with disabilities better utilize the technology that is available, and also to help circle back to making it possible to afford that technology. Cutting-edge technology is expensive, and while not all assistive technology is, high-tech, much of it is, and it really does increase a person's independence. And so our organization, I put innovation in our name as a reminder that we need to think outside the box when it comes to how technology really does improve the lives of people with disabilities. And while it's out there and available, how are we going to get it into the hands of the people that really need it?
Many of our Georgia companies that would be listening to this program are companies that produce technology. Do you have any partnerships, or how might they be able to help you as technology providers?
A couple of things. If there are businesses that run into individuals that want to purchase their technology and they may not be able to afford it, they can certainly make a referral to us, and we can help, see if we can get a loan for that piece of equipment or the technology for the person. We also do look for other funding sources that may be available, a grant or something through insurance, so that the person can get their hands on that equipment. We also like to know about what is new. We encourage technology companies to think about individuals with disabilities as a target market. I think that it's often sort of missed in the data collection that there are nearly 54 million people in the United States with one or more disabilities. So when it comes to design, using universal design, creating things that people with disabilities can use, I think would be beneficial not only to the technology companies but also to the end user.
Well, I'm sure many of our companies listening in will have an interest in that. And how would they get in touch with you if they want to learn more about your program?
Sure, they can visit our website to get a better sense of who we are and what we do, and that's www.thecfii.org. Or they can reach me at my office at area code 404-541-9005.
Well, Jackie, congratulations on the work you're doing for people with disability and for the state of Georgia, and thanks for joining me on Tech Talk today.
Thank you so much. It was quite a pleasure to be on your program today.